We've all been frustrated when we've seen other agencies release a body-worn video. They don't depict the full story or the context of what happened. So today, we're going to watch the chief discuss our own body-worn video release policy and how we're going to get the opportunity to tell the truth, to show the public exactly what happens and provide a picture of what a dangerous job that all of us do.
All right, Chief, so pretty big this week with the passing of this body-worn release policy, yeah?
Yeah, well, and it's been a long time coming, as you know, Josh. You know, we've worked on this for the past 30 years, trying to come up with a policy that makes sense and that gives us an opportunity to tell our story in the right way, in the right context. You know, video is a very important piece of evidence, but it's not the only piece of evidence. So as you're well aware, when we release video, we're going to release it in context so we can tell the stories. And I think one of the things that's going to happen with this policy is people are going to become very, very aware just how difficult police officers' jobs are. You know, the decisions that Los Angeles Police Department employees, our officers make every day are extremely difficult under extremely time-constrained conditions. You know, with the backdrop of a lot of danger. And so I think that the public will come to understand that better, you know. So it is a well-considered policy that I think will work on a lot of levels.
And you've said this before, that nobody gets everything they want, but kind of everybody was in on this. The league was in on this, and you were in on this, right?
Yes, the union was able to weigh in on this policy in support of the officer's point of view, and certainly I agree with presenting with the officer's point of view on this. The commission had their say, and we worked with the district attorney, and not everybody got exactly what they wanted, but I think all of us got what we needed.
And so the specifics are, it's 45 days after an officer involved shooting or some kind of significant use of force, right?
Right, and within that time, we have to release the type of information that is used by the chief or the commission to make a decision. So it's not every piece of video in conjunction with an event. It's only the pieces that have an impact on what we're investigating. So, you know, I think people, they worry that every possible piece of video they create is going to be released. Well, it's not. It's the ones that have an impact on the decision making of the case.
And we are going to do our best to be sensitive to the privacy of people and instances when these videos are released, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I mean, the privacy of the officers when they're in private conversation that they had no intention of recording. You know, the privacy of victims, you know, especially victims of sexual assault or juvenile victims, you know. I think all these things are important, and we'll all factor into what we release.
What would you say to everybody out there, for our officers that are kind of weary about this? Oh no, here, all this stuff is going to get released. Would you say this is going to be a work in progress?
Well, I think that as we progress through this, folks will understand that this is a much better way to tell what is overwhelmingly a positive story about what we do every day.
And even watching other departments, the way in which it's being released now, when you just throw the video out there, we're going to actually,
tell the story.
What happened.
We'll tell the story.
Yeah, right?
We're going to try to tell the story in a way that makes sense rather than just releasing video with no context.
Fantastic. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.